Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rye. And let me holler at you real quick. Remember that you decide to control your fate. Nobody else does. Remember that you don't have to settle for less just because that's all you know. You set the standard. You decide what you deserve. A life living where you're constantly holding your head down isn't a life worth living at all. Reach for the stars and then you'll go far. So understand that a lot of people are going to try to box you in and put somewhere and decide where you belong. But it's not up to them, and they have no right to do that to you. So remember, wherever you end up, wherever the finish line is for you, wherever path you decide to take, that's for you to decide. Don't spend the rest of your life second guessing yourself thinking, what would this person say? Or what would they say if I do this? It's your life to live. Don't worry about, oh, what would my family think? What would my friends think? They not in your shoes. They never will be. They don't have to understand. The first mistake that most of us make is living a life where we are trying to make people understand us. If they not going to understand or not making an effort to understand, then they never were going to in the first place. No one will ever get you how you get you. So trying to always persuade someone to say, oh, this is the reason why I did it. You don't owe them a reason. Whether they understand it or not, if they're with you, they're with you. They'll just stand by you. Hey, that's not the call I would have made, but you my boy. So I'm gonna stand by you. Hey, that's not the decision I would have made, but hey, you my homegirl, whatever. I'll stand by you. You my person, you my friend, you my mother, you my cousin, whatever. You my, my partner. Whatever it is, if they really with you, even if they'll add on to it. Even if they don't or necessarily agree with the call, they'll be like, hey man, what if we did this? Trying to add on to it. But if they're really with you, they'll stand by you. So understand the fate, whatever your fate is, whatever your destiny is, that's for you to decide. Don't try to convince people that you made the right choice. Are you trying to convince them or are you trying to convince yourself? You don't need anyone's say so or okay to make a decision that's going to enhance your life. That's your life to live. If you really believe in what you're trying to do, you'll just do it. No questions asked. No, hey, this or that. If you want advice, ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you know in your heart, in your spirit, this is I need this. This is gonna help me. Then you just need to make the call, make the decision, make the choice. You don't need anyone to stand by your choice. It's your choice. So understand that your fate, your life is up to you to control. Reach for the stars and then you'll go far. But it's up to you to decide how far you go. It's up to you to decide what path you take, And like I said, if someone's trying to say, hey man, I wouldn't have made that call, but they're not trying to give you any advice on how to do better, then it's all smoke, it's all fumes, it's all smoke and mirrors. They're just trying to deter you off of your success. Because if someone was in your best interest, they would say, hey man, what if we went this way? Instead of saying, man, I wouldn't have did that. They just trying to discourage you. Because if it was real, they would say, hold on, what about this? Because think of it this way. If you saw one of your friends or family making a call that would be detrimental to them, you would be like, hey man, hold on, don't do that. You're going to end up here. You would help them, not just browbeat them and say, oh man, you making a bad choice. They're not trying to help you. They're just trying to discourage you. And a lot of times people will try to discourage you from making choices just because they know it's going to benefit you. A lot of people like you when you down. So once they see you start to get better, they immediately start to discourage you. You have an addiction. Let's say you used to drink. The person you used to be cool with didn't even drink like that. All of a sudden you stopping it, all of a sudden they want to go to the bar. See how it is? They didn't even drink like that. Or they knew you were struggling, knew you had a problem. All of a sudden, let's go party. You in college, you got a midterm coming up. Let's go party. Let's do this, let's do that, let's hit the club. All of a sudden, they want to do all these things because they know you have a job to do. They know you have a goal in sight. All of a sudden, they want to do all these things that cause distractions. Now, you was partying or you was doing this and that, and now, you woke up late and you missed that call, and now you lost an opportunity because you was up late with them. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you have to be set in your ways, and your mind needs to be like needs to be like a steel trap, because you need to be in complete control of everything that's going on at all times. So as soon as you see something that's detrimental, you need to call it out. Don't be like, oh, maybe it's not that, maybe it's this. No, if you're not feeling that for no reason. There's a reason why you felt that. If something's not wrestling with your spirit, it's probably for good reason. That's your gut, your spirit trying to protect you from something detrimental. If you all of a sudden are feeling something and it feels wrong, it's wrong. If it feels right, then it's right. Never second guess that, never question that. As soon as you see something like, wait a minute, that ain't right, then it ain't right. Your spirit never lies. Your spirit will never lead you astray, and your spirit will never lie. So your destiny, your fate, you decide that. No one can box you in, and no one can place you somewhere that you don't want to be unless you allow them to. You know, remember, you become what you allow. So never allow anyone to box you in. And like I said, even if it's happened, don't beat yourself up for it. We've all been there. But as easily you allowed yourself to be boxed in, it's as easily as you can break out. But hey, it's Ra. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you, family. Be growing, family. Woo woo. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.